on to sort of help explain things more. Like Aiden had lots of pictures on his.
And the pictures were effective.
Yeah, the pictures sort of
How
helped.
so?
The pictures helped you understand more if the writing confused you. It sort of showed what they're trying to explain.
Sounds great. Yeah.
On Keita's, I just thought it was really good because he had like one whole page of just details and examples. That really just surprised me a lot. I think it was really good, not just of the of how the length, but I didn't even know half the details that he knew.
And were these bullet points you saw?
Yes.
And so the effectiveness as a bullet point is each one is a detail, can be a detail.
Yeah.
Rashid?
I think that I really liked Aiden's because he did a lot of diagrams and drawings, and those were really more effective because it helped us visualize more what he was talking about, and it helped us understand what he meant.
And it's something you can do too.
Yeah.
Yep.
I thought Fatina's was really good because it had a lot of pages and depth and detail, and all of it related to her life at home, and yeah.
I think I made a note of that too, that she connected everything to her life, but very personal. If I remember right, it was very personal, her paper.
I thought Aiden's was good because, like what she said, he said on one of his diagrams, if you don't understand what I said above, you can look at the pictures. And then there was like a little description underneath the pictures, which helped us more to understand about what he was talking about.
And I think a lot of you think in pictures, so it's a really interesting technique. If it works for you, then you should try it. Fatima?
I think the papers were all written the way they understood it and the question, and they like Aiden's, he added pictures, and that was easier to understand it. And Angelina's, she added a lot of detail, and examples really help you understand it more.
Great. What do you think, Aiden?
I think a quality that most of these papers have that makes it unique and like a 4 or 5 over grade level in general. You have to be able to express yourself in many different ways through diagrams and pictures and comparisons and comics, and all those things support your real ideas and your details and your examples, and that really helps you make your paper one of the best.
Aiden, I think you're a model of that. You can combine ways. I think that maybe for Angelina, words are the way her mind works. For Marin, it's definitely a blend of things. I think if she wrote just words, it would not be as strong as all these images as well too. So that all of you can do this. You're welcome to. I think this is part of the summative assessment. Express everything you know. Yeah.
I agree with Aiden. The drawings on his ancestors, I noticed that they had drawings that kind of expressed a lot of that question or a lot of their thoughts. And like I liked how Seth drew 2 like brains of chimpanzees from different areas and then compared them.
The drawings weren't extra. The drawings were really important to answering the questions. Do you agree with that?
Oh, yeah.
They were really had meaning. They weren't just drawings. Marin?
I thought that Angelina's, the tour of her house, was really interesting because it was also really detailed because, like, she told us everything she had in her room and in her bathroom and in her sister's room. And she said, my wall was pink because I love pink, and yeah, so.
Great.
I really thought that Fatima's and Marin's were really good because Fatima did a really lots of detail, and I really enjoyed. She gave detail about what she does in her religion, and she talked about the type of furniture in her house. And we have normal American furniture, but we do a lot of things.
It was very personal.
And I also liked Marin's because she used a mix of pictures, and it was really interesting.
Hey, Kita? Sorry.
She used a mix of pictures in her writing, and sometimes I wouldn't really understand what her writing said, but then the pictures would really help. I'd finally get what the answer was.
Kita?
So I thought that Marin's and Aiden's were good because they were different. Because Aiden's was mostly writing, but it had pictures. But Marin's was mostly pictures, but it had writing. So I thought that was interesting. And I also thought that all the papers, excluding mine, had better handwriting.
Okay. Good.
So my hand.
Oh, sorry. Audrey?
I thought Aiden's was really well done because it it like had a ton of drawings, and I liked how on the side he did like different kinds of fonts and stuff. Like on the first page he had like something, and then he did it like the the 20th anniversary fox with the shadows on it, and I also enjoyed it, and I also enjoyed his pictures.
It was fun to see, wasn't it? It was fun to look at. Richie?
Another reason I liked Aiden's, and then I also liked Angelina's. I also liked Aiden's because it was funny at the end for the question of, do you think that chimpanzees have culture? He made the little TV show comic, but it really did explain it a lot. And I also liked Angelina's because she put a lot of detail, and we could, like, with all her detail, at least I could really, really visualize, like, her house and how it was and how she arranged things.
Great. Marco?
I really liked Keita's and Angelina's, because they were really descriptive, and they both, I just thought it was different how their writing was. I mean, not like handwriting wise, but like Angelina, she only paragraphed when she was done with her entire statement. And Keita kept paragraphing, like, it was kind of a lot. Like, he kind of went overboard. I just thought both of them were really detailed, and it was pretty cool.
And Marco, your table for question 2 was outstanding.
What question?
Was the asking the questions. The table you built was just, there was nothing else like that. That was so detailed. That was really extraordinary, that what you did there. I thought it was really uniquely detailed. There. Last one.
I didn't have time to read Aiden's, but I saw the front, and what I saw looked really, really cool and really made it fun to read. Like, it sometimes when there's pictures, it looks kind of messy and you don't know where to go first.
Yeah.
And you kind of get messed up and don't understand. But Aiden's was all organized with pictures and words.